We're at Orchid Beach on Fraser Island. $3.50 a litre. You don't want to do too much driving around up here, but there you go, $3.50 a litre. And front leaded, $3.18. So for all you Y62 drivers, we've just come out for a little bit of a play this morning, and we're at Ocean Lake at the moment, which we're at the Ocean Lake campground, and it's just up the road from there. A little bit of a four-wheel drive track in. Very sandy four-wheel drive track. Very sandy, yes. So four-wheel drive is the go, and probably about 18 psi in the tyres. So we'll show you around that. I don't know if you can see it through here, but the wetlands in here are amazing. The lilies, the grasses, it is beautiful. And you can't get down to it, so it's pretty well untouched, which is really, really good. Bird life, amazing. So we've come down to Waddy Point, which is a beautiful little point here on Fraser, and a lot of people use it as a day use area because there's a bit of a back creek. It's all salt water though, but people have use it for day use, and there's a walking track that goes up to the hill, and we could probably show you Indian Head from there and a few other things. Champagnepools are over the ridge, so we'll go for a walk and show you. So this is right out at the point, and you're in the, there's a few little rock pools here, and a little point break. Not much, but probably get a little bit of a ride out of it. Maybe a few surfers on a swirly sort of a day.
happened.
So we've come out to a fantastic little four-wheel drive track out to Lake Elm, and we're just going to walk to it. Yeah.
Not sure how long the walk is. It's only little, I think. It's only short.
You are here. There you go. And there's boids and cockies, bats, snakes, rodents. Oh. Yeah, off we go. Just about to go through Ngkala Rocks, which is a pretty hectic sort of a path. Bit of a water dip, then a lot of shitty sand, and we'll just show you going through that.
And a lot of people get stuck.
Yes, we've just been waiting for people that have been stuck for about an hour. Anyway, here we go.
I'm going up on the rocks to film. Come with me.
navigated Ngkala Rocks, and it wasn't that bad. A bit soft sand, but you just gun it out of the water once you've gone through the little water dip. And yeah, piece of piss. 15 psi I did, and it's the only way you can get up to Sandycape, and you've only got an hour and a half either side of the tide if you're just going to do a day trip. So it's about 30 k's from Ngkala Rocks up to the Cape, up to the top, and it's a bit soft, the sand. So I just got to concentrate on what I'm doing. But yeah, so you've got an hour or so either side, so you've got about 3-4 hours to get up and back if you want to have a look at Sandycape. If you're staying up there, you know, you only need to be at or just before low tide or just after low tide, and you'll get up there, and then coming back you have to do the same thing. Here we go. Sandycape. There's a spot where there's a lot of trees on the beach, so we can't actually get to the campground because the tide is wrong at the moment, and we're not staying up here, and we want to get back before the tide goes south on us. So I had a bit of a drone around, and there's some beautiful dunes up here, and there's some really nice, they call it Sandycape for a reason, and
it's all sand.
when we drone you'll see why and how beautiful it is from the air. It's
really
fantastic.
The water is just crystal clear and beautiful colour.
Yeah, so it's worth coming up here to have a look. And if you're going to camp up here, the fishing, well, there's a lot of people fishing up here, so it must be sensational fishing. And yeah, there's some people actually spearfishing out a little bit before, so yeah. Anyway, that's it. I'll just get out of the car and show you around a little bit.
Might be a bit windy, so
yeah. So anyway, I'll show you around, and I'll show you the bit where you can't get through at the moment. So over there, it's like a huge sandbar, as you can see the waves, and it goes right out for miles. And I put the drone up before, and it was just sensational. There's all this beautiful swirling grouse pitches, so we'll show you them. And the water is beautiful and crystal clear up here, and there's a lot of people fishing, but there's the obstacle that we can't get past, because you have to wait for really low tide, and then all the camping is past there. So and this magnificent dune is just goes for miles back behind us as well, so it is worth a look if you want to come up here. And yeah, we recommend having a go at it. What do you think?
It's gorgeous, worth coming up to have a look. I mean, we would camp up here, but unfortunately it was booked out. There was only one night, I think, available. And it's sort of a long way to come to set up camp and just stay one night. Yeah, so, especially when you've got to go down to Alwinia the next day, and you can't do it till about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's like just under 3-hour drive from here back to Alwinia, and the low tide tomorrow is like 2 o'clock, 2:30 or something. So it means we wouldn't get to the other side, the west side, Alwinia, until like 5 or 6 in the afternoon. So we've decided just to come up here for a day trip today instead.
There you go. So we've come down to Champagnepools late in the day when all the tour buses have gone and everything, and we conked out. Our secondary fuel filter started sucking air, couldn't prime it up, and a nice bloke, or few blokes, mechanics and everything else, just stopped and just got out and half ripped my car apart and did a really good job.
We were really lucky.
Yes.
Otherwise we would have been stranded.
Thanks, guys.
Not a bad view to be stranded at, but
yeah,
you know.
Nice view.
I'd rather get back to the camp at some stage.
Yeah.
So yeah.
There you go.
They were lifesavers.
Yes. So humans, well done. Tick. Big tick. Thank you. There they go. All my saviours. I just want to show these guys here that get in the shot, guys. Right. So I think it was yesterday or the day before we broke down, and this bloke, what was your name again? Jeff, and he used to live in Muralbark apparently. No, Frankston. Yeah, so he's an ex-Victorian, good bloke. So they looked after us. They got us going. He's a mechanic, and he's the tow person. He just towed this vehicle off the beach, and he's the local Fraser Island mechanic. So there you go. And who were all the other people? What was your name again? Matt. Xavier. Michael. Holly. And this is the bloke that just broke down. Yeah. No worries. Anyway, so there you go. There's my mechanic from Fraser Island when we broke down. So this is our camp for the next 2 nights, our last 2 nights on Fraser. It's called Warrelly Campground. We've come over to the west side because apparently the west side is the best side. A little less wave action, so the waves aren't so loud.
Apparently you get good sunsets here, so yes. We're hanging out for that that one tonight.
Yep.
Not sure if there will be though, because the clouds have rolled in.
Yeah. And we camp right on the beach.
It's beautiful.
It is. Here's our camp. Wave to the viewers, honey. This is a beautiful spot. It's a lot quieter than on the other side. Not so much traffic going past, and not so many camp spots, but it is beautiful. I'm going to have a bit of a fish and see how we go. So the beauty of this spot is you not only got the beach, but you can have a little bit of a swim in the creek at the back here, which is right at our back doorstep, at the back of our tent. Which is sandy bottom. There's a little crawfish in here too. And the water is fresh, and there's fish in here. Here's a bit. But it is beautiful. I want to go for a bit of a dip. There you go. Our own pool, honey. Hey, what do you think, everyone?